I'm Amon Thomas, the GQ Driver. I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel, the GQ Driver, and also my website, thegqdriver.com. Today's segment we'll be going over the Baker's Dozen, the 13 items that I use as a driver to be successful on the road. Items that you should use to be successful as well. We'll be looking at my vehicle that I use for driving, the Dodge Caravan, nicknamed Big Shirley. Also, I'll have in my blog post where you can get these items for purchase through Amazon. Thank you. Alright, what we got here is a cinematic shot of how I set my vehicle up. Looking at the trash cans, the tissue box, the candy, also the Brachytron holders for the phone. My phone is actually charging because the battery's low, so that's not a prop. These are some of the tip cards that I have scattered throughout the vehicle. Trash cans in the back on both sides and on both sides of the doors as well. As you see, I have the vomit bags on both sides, and if you look at the bottom, you'll see that can right there. That's the Lysol can that I have, and the water. And this is the charging cord that I have. I like to call it the three-headed monster, but if you look at mine, it has four. Basically, two iPhones, a small USB, and the USB-C charger. Just want to get a quick shot of the floor mats, the WeatherTechs, front row, middle row, and the back row. Here's a quick shot of the Baker's Dozen, the 13 things that you need to be successful as an Uber driver or Lyft driver out in the field. Right here's that foam mount vent, and also you could use one for the window, but it is great to have one of these so that you're not distracted by looking down at your phone while you're trying to drive. Save you from getting a ticket and also from getting into an accident. Very important. Alright, here's that three-way cord charger that I have. And once again, mine have a little extra bonus by having two iPhone chargers on it, but the three is most preferred. You'll definitely need some hand sanitizer. I like to use this refillable bottle. I buy the larger bottle and I fill this one up periodically. It's easy to grab so that a customer may ask for hand sanitizer, and it's easy for me to grab from my console and hand to the customer, or just give a squirt for myself or to the customer themselves. These microfiber cloths are very important. They're used to help clean windows, clean any spills that you may have. You can buy them in a multi-pack, and you'll need a lot because you don't want to keep washing them one at a time. So you want to use a few of them, and then you wash them at the end of the week as you use them. But they're very important and low cost. Alrighty, this is totally awesome. This is a product that I like to use. I've used it before in different situations, but this is concentrated. So I use a smaller bottle, mix it with water, 1 part awesome, and the rest water, or 10 parts water, whatever. And you can use it to spray and clean items, and it also gets out bad smells. Alrighty, here's that tissue box holder that I was talking about earlier. You may want to, just buy a regular tissue box, but depending on where it's located in your vehicle, it may get crushed or damaged. So I was gifted this nice box from my wife. But basically, you refill the tissue from the bottom, close it up. This is a party favor. This is an aux cord. Sometimes you may get bored with the music that you have, and as writers come in, they might want to play with their own music, and this aux cord is very important and special. One of the key functions of this is having a longer aux cord so that it may reach the second row or third row if it's very long, for the customers to control the music and you control the volume. Alrighty, as I showed you earlier in the vehicle, I have some vomit bags. They also can be used as trash bags as well, but you don't want vomit in your vehicle. It's best to have it close to you and to the rider so that you can point to it where it is. So I have the larger ones, but I have it on my website that you can order different types of vomit bags. Very important item is Lysol. I use a lightly scented Lysol so that it doesn't have a strong odor or a strong scent. People are very sensitive to smells, and so I wanted to get rid of any bad smells and not overpower it with strong scents. This one kills colds and flu viruses on contact, up to 99.9%, whatever that means. They always say it, but I have it near me so that I can spray it quick before riders get in the vehicle, or just to get rid of people with germs or coughing or any type of things from touching handles and everything real quick. And as you see here, I have a candy jar that I mix different candy and mints from candy that is on sale. And I normally go to CVS or Walgreens to get candy that is that they mark down, and get it at a very low price and use it to treat the customers. And I use water to treat the customers that come off flights and they are thirsty, and so I use small bottles of water because I don't like people to waste the bottles. And so this 4-ounce bottle was very nice and convenient. I keep a lot of them in the vehicle so that I always have a few on hand and I don't run out, and customers are more than welcome to have more than one. And this is the iPass or Pike Pass. This is a very important and convenient item to have when you're driving because you don't have to stop at tolls. You also, if you're going through a toll that the customer ride specifies that you need to go this particular route, by having this Pike Pass, it allows you to get a 50% discount, and so you'll end up making money because when the rider goes by, they pay the whole toll and you'll only pay half, so you'll get that extra 50% savings. Are my trash bags or trash cans that I use. It's a decorated Pringles can, or this one is a Lay's stack can. And as you see here, this is what it looked like before, and I decorated it a little bit. This is probably why it took me so long to do the video, because I didn't decorate my cans. And this is also the little small cups, come with cookies or whatever, and decorated this. These fit in the back of my vehicle where the cup holders are, because I don't have a lot of drinking back there, so might as well put the cups in the cup holders. Here's a quick shot of the bonus items that I have. California duster. Take off all the dust on the vehicle so that it saves you on car washes. Also an umbrella, and as you see here, it's tucked away nicely so that if it's not in use, it doesn't take up a lot of space. And this is a saver for paint jobs and also to keep your clothes clean. It's a blanket. It's a double use. If you're in an emergency, you may have a blanket in the vehicle, but also it protects the bumper. And if you have customers that attempt to try to lift the luggage out of the vehicle, it's used to protect that bumper. And also I use it so that I don't scratch my own bumper. We have the Baker's Dozen, the 13 things that I use to be successful, to get higher ratings, to get great tips. And also on those tips, a lot digitally, I get a lot of tips on the app. And the money part we ain't gonna talk about, but I get a lot of tips. Just wanted to say that. But these are the 13 items that I use. Got some extra bonus items that I showed you that I use, but coming out with a part 2 of the digital tools that I use in order to be successful, and that a driver should need to use, and that they need to drive. Thank you.